Hello, welcome back. This is CB with Cyan Games. We are back in MTG Arena doing another historic Brawl deck. Today we're going to be playing Kellen, the Daring Traveler. This legendary creature has a adventure spell on it, which is not too bad. But what I'm focusing on in this deck is the ability when he attacks. So when Kellen attacks, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with a mana value 3 or less, you put it into your hand. Otherwise, you put it into your graveyard. So the theme of this whole deck is to have mana value 3 or less. And then to kind of play off on a lot of the that synergy as well. So cards like Collective Company does the same thing. Where is he at? The 3-Tree Battalion, same thing. Inquisitor Captain, an alchemy card. If your deck consists of 20 or more creature cards with a mana value of 3 or less, then you get to do this effect, which is seek 2 creature cards with a mana value 3 or less, put one of them on the battlefield, and shuffle the other one into your library. Pretty sweet. But we're also playing with Sarah Paragon. Once during your turns, you may play a land from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell with a mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Not bad. We are also playing with the Sun Titan. When this enters or attacks, you may return a permanent card with a mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then we're playing cards like Destroy All Creatures of Power 3 or greater, because most of our creatures don't have that much power. But on the Dawn side, you get to return all creature cards with a power 2 or less, which is the majority of our deck. And then we're just doing a bunch of draw effects, like Guardian Project, or where's he at? Welcoming Vampire, Enduring Innocence. And then we get to do this effect as well, assemble the players. We get to look at the top card of our library at any time. And once during each of our turns, we can cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of our library. Same thing with the Chittering Illuminator. So we get to do a lot of cool synergies with looking at the top of our deck, sort of manipulate it a little bit to get more synergy with Kellen. And then just go wide, play Anthem effects, and then just smash. So we'll play a couple games here. We'll see how it does, and then we'll come back here and do a recap. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into our first game here. We're playing against Dina, the Soul Steeper. Might be a little combo deck if I'm not mistaken, but we'll keep this is a keepable hand. We have an Elvish Mystic turn 1. So I guess we'll put this on green and just start ramping. And then we'll play this Bygone Bishop. Whenever you cast a creature spell with a mana value 3 or less, you get to investigate. Sounds good to me. Here we go. Ooh. Prosperous Innkeeper, very nice. Looks like this is probably going to go into play tap, so we'll go ahead and use the Adventure side on here to get 2 maps, because our opponent controls a treasure artifact. And then we'll go ahead and play them. We'll get another clue. Oh, it does. Oh, this is 2 or more lands. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can pump up our guy here. Or draw land. I'm not sure. We're a little ways away from playing this, so we'll go ahead and bin it. Get in there for 3. There we go. We're going to draw a land next turn. Opponent plays Mind Stone, so we can map, we can clue. Just hoping like they don't play a creature that's too big where Kellen can't attack. So do we map first then? Maybe. Oh, never mind. Yep. Back to the command zone. Well, if we do draw a land, I was going to say if we do draw a land, we can do adventure and then play this again. But that's not going to be the case right now. So, I could play 2 spells this turn. Or I could play like the Welcoming Vampire. Then map. So let's play map first. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we draw a land. Perfect. Okay. So I can still play 2 spells, or I can play Welcoming Vampire. I think I want a Stoneforge. And go grab a sword. There's only 2 swords in the deck. We'll get Sword of Fire and Ice. And then we'll follow it up with Scavenging Ooze. And then we'll get in there for 3. Alright. Let's get in there. So I think next turn we'll put in the sword with the Stoneforge Mystic. And then we'll probably equip it probably to the flyer if they don't destroy the flyer. And then draw a card from it and do 2 damage to something. I mean, we'll see what they play. They did tutor for something, so could be anything. Probably to get rid of this. Do we? I mean, it seems like the right play. Just to get this on the battlefield and to equip. Maybe I put it on the Scavenging Ooze. And just see what they want to do here. I think they're still going to block if they're not already going to destroy that creature. Okay. Mark of Rebirth. It's not going to end very well. Because it's not coming back. If I put this on the stack right here, we'll activate the Scavenging Ooze, targeting the Innkeeper. And before it gets a chance to come back on the battlefield, it'll get exiled. There you go. Alright. Crux of Fate. I think he destroyed all non-dragon creatures, which is fine. I could play Sarah Paragon and then start to get our creatures back. I think that's okay. So we'll grab a white source or green source? Probably a white source. There we go. And we'll get our Mystic back, and then that'll be our turn. Mortality Spear. Okay, bye-bye Paragon. And then here comes their commander. Alright, let's take a look at this one. It says whenever you gain life, each opponent loses life, and you can sacrifice another creature to give this plus X plus O until end of turn, where X was the correct sacrifice creature's power. Okay. That seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and play this. And let's get the sword on our druid here. We'll attack. I don't know if they'll block. Perfect. So we can do 2 extra damage to them and get to draw a card. Oh, Mirari's Wake. Perfect. Okay. Temple of Milady. Ooh, scrying to the top. Oh, exquisite blood. Okay. This says whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. And whenever you gain that much life, each opponent loses that much life. So this is a combo right here. So I want to be real careful with this one. I don't think our opponent's going to block, so I think it's just safe to get in there. Maybe I want to get in there for like 1 extra damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. And plus we get to draw a card. Okay. So combat. This will get a counter. They're going to fall to 1 if they don't block. Okay. They are at 1. And I have a haywire might here. Question, do I want to do this now? I think so. And then I guess we'll adventure on. Or journey on, I guess. We'll decline. Perfect. Well, blood on the snow. Alright. Okay. We still have Mirari's Wake. So we'll go ahead and play that. If I play this, it leaves me with 2 mana still. Alright. I guess I could map once after playing this. I'll put the map on here. Don't need that card. Okay. We are representing lethal. If they don't have any other creatures, or well, I don't know how much that's going to do at 1 life. Mostly played in like storm decks and stuff. What's this trophy targeting? Assassin's Trophy targeting this. Okay. Yeah, we'll get a basic land. Let's get green. Perfect. We'll just go ahead and Once Upon a Time. And get this alchemy card here. The Inquisitor Captain. Let's go ahead and play this, see what we can get. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. Nice. Good game. Alright. There we go. Got him. Good game, opponent. Alright. Here we are. Our hand looks pretty good. So we're playing against Talion, the Kindly Lord. I'm not sure if I've played against one of these decks yet. When he enters, you choose a number between 1 and 2. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with a mana value, power or toughness equal to that number. Oh, that seems really good for him. Well, I guess we'll lead with a Llanowar Elf. This has a CMC of 4. Alright, so it gives us a little time. Cool. So, I guess we play this and this. We're really ramping right now. We do have a Grand Abolisher if our opponent is a little control style deck. This kind of helps. Where they can't cast spells on their turn or activate abilities of creatures, artifacts, or enchantments. So what do we want to do here? We're not blocking with this. I feel like blocking with this way is fine. It doesn't have Death Touch, does it? No. Just can't block. Okay. Alright, what do you do? Put it on the battlefield, huh? Seems pretty good. Should we just get Elspeth down? Opponent's thinking. It's like, I kind of want to play Grand Abolisher. I don't know, because they didn't... So, do they have counter magic or destroy a creature effect or what? Let's just play this. Let's just see what this leads to. So, Elspeth Resplendent. We'll go ahead and tick down. Ooh, look at all these wonderful cards. Could play birds. I could play this. Then still play Abolisher next. What's my battlefield look like? Oh, it comes with an indestructible counter. Okay, maybe we just get bird. I think that's fine. And we can still do this. There we go. Or it's just a shield counter, right? Yeah, shield counter. Which is fine. Ooh, there it is. Wash away. We called it. We called it. So we can play Grand Abolisher, so makes a lot of this counter magic moot. So looks like they still have some plays at the end of turn. Okay, yeah, Infernal Grasp. Down goes our Ornithopter of Paradise. Just for one? I think that's fine. Are we going to see their commander come out? Here we go. 3/4 flyer. For 3. Okay. Well, it is a Fairy Noble. Could put a lifelink counter in here. Kind of just block. I think we'll lead with the Abolisher first. Play our land. And what should we do with this one? Should we get it flying? I think that's fine. Alright. I could hold up Heroic Intervention. I think that's good if we do that. Right? I could do this for 3 and still do Heroic Intervention if I need to. Alright, so no attacks from us. So we'll end the turn. Yeah, I think we're okay. Position. Mindstone? Sure. See what they want to do. They're both getting in there. So I think I just block with the birds. And then not worry about this thing. So we'll go to blockers. Oh, I can just block like this too, right? Sure. There we go. We'll just go to our turn here. So now I'm gonna plus this again. Let's give this a vigilance. Seems okay. Attack. All right. Ooh, they're gonna draw a card and we're gonna lose 2 life. Okay. Kind of want to map here. Just see if we draw a land. Ooh, raise the past. Nah, I think we're okay. Alright, we'll just end the turn. Not too much excitement coming out of our deck just yet. Noxious Gearhulk. That's a pretty good card. Alright, what would you like to destroy? I am sorry. No. We got Knight of Autumn to kill this. But we're going to lose 2 life and they're going to draw a card if we do that. So I kind of want to put a flying counter on Kellen. Here we go. That way I can get in with both of these and get a trigger off of this. So we don't need that land, so take action. We'll throw that one away. And let's kill the Gearhulk. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Here we go. We'll end the turn. Tyrant's Scorn. Destroy target creature with the mana value 3 or less. Okay. Oh, and then now we're in witness protection. Oh boy. I mean, create a token? Oh, and he gets to choose a number after he does that? And not, this one's not legendary. Okay. Kind of want to play Dusk now. I don't think we're going to block. Okay. So let's just go ahead and play Dusk. We're going to lose our Kellan, but that's okay. But they're going to lose both of their stuff. So I think we want to start with giving this flying at least, right? And we'll just go ahead and get in for 5. There we go. The Clattering Augur, still in their graveyard. Do they play this? Yes. Are they going to choose 3 again? Yeah. It's like they knew. I think we want first strike this time. So we'll put first strike on there. And we'll have to put them on having to block this thing. Because we'll attack this way, right? So here, here, here. So forced to block here. And then at least take 2. Now I could play this. Or I don't want to open myself up to a Wrath, but I mean, yeah, just kind of going wide here. I think that's the way we want to go. Counterspell? Okay, well. Brainstorm? Okay. Opponent's digging. I have to get 2 things down here that can block. Yeah. I don't know. They're really digging. There we go. We got him. I mean, Elspeth did all the heavy lifting, but we got there. Alright, we're in here again. How does our opening hand look like? Pretty slow, right? Let's just take a mulligan. I mean, everything is like 4 or 3. But this is like a good 3. And these are decent 4s. It's a slower hand. But we are on the draw. What are we playing against? Evelyn the Covetous. Flash when Evelyn comes into play. Vampire or another vampire you control. Exile a top card of each player's library with a collection counter on it. Okay. Alright. Hoping to draw some of our like a 2-mana spell or more land, which would be good. So there's a white source looking for I don't know what we're looking for because we've got some guaranteed drops next turn. So maybe we'll play Enduring Innocence. I think that would be our lead into the next turn here. So here we go. Enduring Innocence. Let's see what our opponent plays. Looking for land for us for next turn. Probably play Guardian Project just to keep the mana going. Didn't get a land there. But maybe we draw it. There we go. Get in there with our 2/1 lifelinker. Thank you. So what is our play next turn? If we draw land, do we just cram Mirari's Wake? Yeah, maybe. So our opponent wraths the board. They get a 4/4. Darren Epicure. Didn't draw land. We could play one of our 4-mana stuff here. Could do like a surprise the thing with this 3-tree battalion. Or we just go Inquisitor Captain and kind of guarantee that we hit. Alright, so what do we want? Do we care about the Meat Hook Massacre now that it's down? Not really. I guess we'll just go with Luminarch Aspirant. And then draw a card off of that. Look at that. We drew a land. We're so good. We'll just scry. Do we want Mystic? Probably not. We'll pump this guy up. Here we go. Huh. Nothing from our opponent. Okay. Well, they have 3 cards in hand. We haven't seen any evidence of any counter magic yet. So, let's just cram this Mirari's Wake. Let's see how far this goes. Oh, I like that. We'll get in here with our Vigilance guy. Are they going to double block? I'd be okay with that. And next turn, if Mirari's Wake is still around, then we really get to pop off on a lot of our stuff here. We'll have 10 mana available next turn. 12 if we draw an untapped land. Seems good. Frostbite, okay. There's Evelyn. Alright. What did they get? Did they get our birds? They did. Nice. Jet Medallion in a 3-color deck? Okay, you know, it wouldn't be my first choice. Not in a 3-color deck. Maybe in a mono or 2-color deck, but yeah, 3. I don't know. So we're playing some Aristocrats action here. All right. So we can return permanents from our graveyard. We can exile non-land permanents, and they get to draw a card. And we can make some bunnies. Skyclave Apparition. So we can bring this back to exile this. So we can destroy this, exile this. I think that's worth it. Okay. So we will destroy this, grab this. And then we'll exile this. All right, and then there's so many things we can do. Let's just attack first. Because we have 4 mana still. This will draw us 2 cards. So maybe we start with that. There goes our Birds of Paradise. Yep. So draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Draw another 2 cards. Really looking for a land here. There we go. Or just 1, sorry. And then we still have Get Lost as an option for on their turn. I think that's turning out pretty good. Let's see what they want to do. Nothing. They're just going to pass the turn again. And the synergy's been real good. Drawing a bunch of these cards and doing all these little effects. Our hand has been pretty healthy this game. So, yeah, synergy's doing pretty good. This thing costs 6 mana now. 7 mana. That's a lot. Ugh. Oh, 6 because it is black. So, sure. They can flash it in on our turn. Are they in the tank? Or are they just kind of, you know, quit in frustration? Or... I mean, that might be the case. Sun Titan. Do we play Sun Titan next turn? could get Luminarch Aspirant back. That could be pretty good. I mean, maybe they logged off. I mean, our last turn was really good. Is there anything else? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll go to our turn. Alright. Let's just attack with the captain here. Oh man. We gotta go through another rope timer. There it is. Kind of just want to play 3-tree battalion just to see what we would hit. Well, there it is. Alright, we'll jump into the next one. Alright, Morrowind. We've played against this before. Yeah, really fast elf deck. This hand doesn't even have any white land to cast all these white spells. We'll definitely take a mulligan on that one. Well, and we're on the draw, huh? It's a pretty slow hand. I guess I'll take a mulligan again. We do have Once Upon a Time. I guess just because we have Once Upon a Time, we'll get rid of this extraction specialist here. Okay. Go to our turn. Play this Crossroads. We want white. Is that right? Yeah. And then we'll do the Scry. Ooh, Torrents. Fist of the Angels. Do we want that on top? I kind of do. Just to go really wide. Can we go wider than an elf deck? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe. We'll see. I probably should have pushed that to the bottom. Priest of Titania. I do like the old border. It's really nice. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead and play our Boseiju. And we'll play Once Upon a Time now, because it's free. This will be our first spell. Kinda just want to keep the land going. 2 or more other lands. We'll grab this one. And then Arcanist Signet. And then we'll journey on here. Okay. So next turn, what are we doing next turn? We can play Torrens, and then put a map on him. We could play Nissa, or we could play 2 spells. Maybe I want to take advantage of this Torrens. So we'll see. So I think just playing Torrens is fine. Oh, well, I'm going to map on here. Here we go. Don't think I'm going to need that card, as the majority of our opponent's deck is probably just creatures. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I have 7 mana available. There's 4 of it. Now they have 4 more mana. There it is. Like one of their non-creature spells in their deck is the Guardian Project. Just keeps the cycle going with all these elves and everything. It's pretty sick. So, what are we doing here? We are... We'll play Nissa. Grab a land. Yup. Play a forest. Play Arbor Grazer. Target this. And that's all I can do. Attacks don't look that good right now. I do have this sword, a Forge and Frontier, that does get around a Genesis Wave. For how big? Well, infinite? 12. Genesis Wave for 12. Oh my gosh. What turn is this? Holy cow. Oh, they're playing with the Chroma's Memorial. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're dead. Wow. Look at all these triggers. Yep. That's cool. Sylvan Anthem. Sure. And then get to draw 3 more cards. It's so good. It's so good. How much damage is this? 7, 11, 16, 20, 23? Oh, that's... now it's just death. Oh my gosh. So this is what, 30, 33 now? Goodness. Unless they have more. Staff of Domination. Sure. Man, elf decks are just goofy. Oh, they're going to untap this? So 43? Perfect. I guess you just go infinite with your Staff of Domination in these elves now. So you can do everything. Oh my god. X equals 20. Alright. I want to see how much this is. I can't even count this now. It's way too much. Elves are crazy. Let's go. No blocks. No blocks. Was that their turn 5, our turn 4? I'm blocking so hard. Bam. Yep. We just got annihilated. Wow. Good game. Alright. Let's bounce back from that one. I'm playing against Tybalt, the Wicked Tormentor. This hand looks super slow. We'll take a mulligan. Way better. Alright. Trying to map out our turns here, because we will be keeping this. I think we'll turn 1 elf for sure to open up for either turn 2 play Arcane Signet, Selfless Spirit, or turn 2 Bishop or Torrens. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't like that monkey. I will block it. If it decides to attack, I will block. They got removal? I'm just gonna block. Turn 1 Ragavan. It's really good. So that just makes our turn 2 play a little more simpler. Play an Arcane Signet and then journey on. So we will do that. Let's journey on. Anyway, next turn, do 2 spells if we want to. Play 3rd land pass from our opponent. I think I just play Kellen. I might just map so I can get this Vista down, because it, no, I don't need to do that. I should play the Selfless Spirit first. Yeah. I think I played this backwards. Now they're just going to get rid of Kellen. That was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Feels a little silly playing this after playing Kellen. Unless they got more removal, then everything just makes sense. Oh. Is that me not passing the turn? Sorry. Captain Lannery Storm. So they get to create a treasure. I think I'll still get in there for blockers. Let's go to blockers. There we go. They might be missing some land drops here. So they're just trying to power out their Tibalt as fast as possible. So we have access to 5 mana now. I think I'll just get Kellen out again. Now we'll get 2 more maps. And then we'll go ahead and play Kellen. The Daring Traveler. A Braid? Man, they are on a path just to kill my commander. In Goldhound? Okay. So Tibalt is looking like he'll be coming down next turn. I think I want to draw cards here. As much as I want to, like, go wide with this, I think just hitting our land is what we want to do. So I'll follow this up with a Giver of Runes. Here we go. Didn't hit a land, but we will, I'll put a map on the Giver. Hoping to hit a land here. Play with fire. Okay. So we don't get anything from that. Okay. So they are set to go by playing their Tibalt next turn. Oh, we drew a land. That's pretty good for us. Let's see what Tibalt does. Let's see. Adds red, draft a card from Tibalt. And Tibalt Wicked deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker unless its controller has 4 damage dealt to them. If they do, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. And then create some devils. Alright, okay. Let's just go wide. Do they have more interaction? I have 2 cards left. They have Spiteful, Banditry. Alright. It's a Wrath effect. Would they play that card? Can I get out of range of the Spiteful Banditry? I can if I map. What's our opponent doing? Well, I have a creature. Oh man. I guess it's. I think this is fine. Because this kind of entices him to use this next turn. Ooh, Swords to Plowshares. Thank you. Oh, I didn't attack. Crap. Meant to attack. Got excited. There was swords on top of my deck. So he can, if he wants, do this for 3 total. Did he draw an untapped land? I don't know. I don't think he did. Did our opponent just kind of give up and leave, or? Yeah, that might be the case. Alright. Going first. Okay. We got 3 land in our hand. We're playing against a Johnny. Not the fastest hand, but not the slowest hand either, so it's not bad. We will journey on as our turn 1 play. Land tax? Oh, man. Guess that's one of the downsides of going first is we get taxed. Alright. Land tax is good. If you have shuffle effects, like land tax with scroll rack, that was a thing back in the day. What do I want to do? I could do. Kind of want to get Stoneforge going. Yeah. We will get Frontier and Forge. Okay. Let's attack. I think we're good on land, so we can go ahead and dump that. Pass our turn. More land tax. Oh boy. Just one. Oh, they just didn't even do it. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like real good yet. Really hoping to see Arena drop some pre-modern cards, more pre-modern cards into the format. I think it'd be really good. Let's see here. We'll get our Lush Portico. Ooh, we'll get Coco. Seems alright. So now that they've ramped our land taxes, not going to do very much. Just get this on our Kellen. And we'll attack. What do we see on top? So we're going to decline. So that'll sit up on top. Then we'll get the sword trigger. We'll get to play this land here. We'll get to play both of these lands. That's awesome. Oh, wait. Because I already... Yep. Never mind. Land tax continues. Huh. Opponent hasn't done a whole lot. Herd Baloth? That does nothing to me. They've only cast just the Cultivate land tax and now the Herd Baloth. Interesting. Let's just go ahead and get in there. Cool. Go ahead and play our land. Play our Visionary. Let's do another land. Oh, I kind of just want to play Coco. I can. Okay, cool. I'm just going to hold on to it. Curious how this Herd Baloth is going to work in his deck. Just get to play the Johnny next turn and just put some counters on his stuff, creatures. So I'm making another 4/4. Alright, whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Treslasrara, the Moon Dancer. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and there's a Johnny. Cool, cool. Alright, so he's going to activate that. Let's Coco. Let's see what we get. We can get this. We can get this. Or extraction. Do we have anything in the bin? No. So we'll get these two. Alright. So now he's going to get a 4/4. Seems good. Don't really have anything to Haywire Might. I guess we'll pass. Oh, he's attacking. Because that has vigilance. Do I care? I don't think I do. I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go to our turn here. Kind of want to start off with Luminarch Aspirant. Where am I putting this counter? I think we'll just keep smashing face with this. There we go. We will decline. Okay. We can play this, and what do we want as swords? Just this thing? I think that's fine. Don't want an army of 4/4s running around. I'll just play some mana dorks here. Oh yeah. Just play all the spells. Ooh, which one do we want? Oh yeah. We're going to overwhelm. That should be enough to get him next turn, right? Creatures of control get 3/3 to end a turn. They don't trample. Valkyrie, what do you do? Flying lifelink at the beginning of each other step. If you gain 4 more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. Not bad. Do we just take 10? These don't have double strike or anything, do they? No. Alright, cool. We could also just Heroic Intervention and play Dusk. That gets rid of his stuff. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. It's not enough. I guess we just play this. Is that enough? I will put it on the Stoneforge. Yeah. Kabam. Got him. Good game. Cool deck, too. Here we are. We got to play a few games, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Kellen, the Daring Traveler. Very synergistic with a lot of different ways to go about it. Tons of different options available. I'm sure we could have put a few of other cards in there. Man, one that comes to my mind, I can't think of the name of it. Sorry, but let's look this up real quick. I think it's a 2-mana creature. It's white. Here it is. 3 mana. Delaney, Streetwise Lookout. Creatures you control with a power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature you control with a power 2 or less triggers, it triggers an additional time. After playing this for a little while, I think this is pretty good. If we don't get any of our Anthem effects out, this is also adds to a lot of that synergy. I would definitely throw this into the deck for sure. It just seems pretty decent, but yeah, I think this deck was pretty solid for what it is. I'll have the deck list down below in the comments and stuff. Please feel free, take a look, test it out, see for yourself. It's pretty solid. I thought it was pretty good. Our biggest competition was against the mono green elf deck, and they just kind of, well, with them going first as well, kind of outpaced us. But that's that's how Magic goes and stuff. But yeah, this deck was pretty solid. Give it a try. Thank you all for everything, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.